to be talking about the difference between a website and a funnel. Now, you might not think that there's much of a difference, but in reality, there's some key differences that could end up costing you a lot of money if you're not quite sure how to deploy either of those. So this question does actually come up quite a bit. I hear the term funnel all the time, and I know what a website is, so I've got a website. Why do I need a funnel, right? Well, if you think about it, what is a funnel? A sales funnel is simply bringing a potential customer to the point of becoming a paying customer, right? So there are 4 steps generally to the buying process or to a funnel, and that is awareness, step 1, interest, step 2, desire, step 3, of course, and 4, taking action. So think about the old days. If you were, say, a dentist and you are offering, let's say, teeth whitening, well, you might run an ad in the paper that said, the newspaper, do you remember what those are, by the way? You might run an ad in a newspaper that says, for free teeth whitening, call this number. And, back then, we didn't have a whole lot of space, right? You would buy newspaper print by what they called a cubic inch. And the more space you took, the more your ad cost you, right? So anyway, you might only have maybe a 2x2 or a 3x3 or whatever the case may be. And so if you were that dentist and you were to put that ad in there, you'd only really be able to have a headline and then a quick call to action, right? That's really all you would get. And what you would hope is that enough people that were interested in this example, of course, teeth whitening, that enough people that were interested would actually call your number and request what you were offering, right? So now if you were really savvy back in the day, what you could do is get a second phone line and put that phone number as your call to action in the ad. That way you would know that anybody that called that number was interested in that particular offer and came from that particular ad, right? So in today's day and age, we have a lot better technology, but the concept is still the same, okay? So you could take an ad out in that same paper and you could say, Rhodes Dental Care, call us today. Or you could say, for free teeth whitening, call us today, right? So one of those is a funnel and one of those is an announcement, right? So Rhodes Dental, which I'm sure exists somewhere. I'm betting it does. It doesn't exist here, just so you know. But Rhodes Dental would just be an announcement. But for free teeth whitening, well, that's calling out to a particular audience that has a problem that you can solve. And you would know if they came in through that ad that they were interested in exactly what your ad was offering at the time. A website then really can act as more of like a brochure. So if somebody's wanting to find out more about your business, wants to get more details, hours, all those types of things, you can put all of that on a website and hopefully have some tools on the website like our chat widget or forms that can capture people as they come. But websites typically don't have a specific reason why you would visit. And that is the biggest difference right there, is any visitor to your website, you don't know exactly why they are there, okay? It's just like that Rhodes Dental Care ad in the paper. If somebody calls that number, you wouldn't know if they were calling for whitening or for a filling or for wisdom teeth or for crowns or you name it. You wouldn't know until they would call you, right? So a website acts as the same thing. It's really more of just a general place for people to find information and for people to really get what we call indoctrinated into the way you do things and the problems that you solve for them, right? A funnel then is a call out to a very specific audience that has a very specific problem that you can solve. So if we go back to the dental example and I say, Rhodes Dental, for a free teeth whitening session, do this. Maybe it's fill out a form or message or call the number, doesn't matter, right? But for a free teeth whitening session, do this action. Now I know that every visitor that comes to that page, every visitor that engages with that page, and every visitor that engages in the action that I've requested has a specific need for teeth whitening, right? And they're not coming for crowns. They're not coming for fillings. They're coming because they want teeth whitening. Now, why is this important? Well, the message that you would give to somebody that's looking for teeth whitening might be totally different than the message that you're going to give to someone who needs, say, a crown, right? So funnels can automatically segment our audiences very well, and it also can help us determine what is the most desirable thing that our audience may have. So let's take a look at a couple of different examples, and I think this will help you understand how it works. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to this website here. This is a version of the True Partner website, right? So I'm just going to go through the website, and you can see that there's information on the site. Now, I do have some funnel buttons, right? But we're just going through the site, different things that you can do, right? So this is basically what you would expect on a funnel page, okay? Excuse me, a website. This is what you'd expect on a website. Then you've got all your other information, how to connect, and the about and the contact and all of that kind of thing, okay? So that's your typical website. Now, if I go over to, I'm going to show you two different funnels. So this is a funnel for an on-demand class on how we help our customers learn how to do simple marketing that can scale their business, right? Now you can see this, there's really nothing to this funnel page. It's only directing the message to a particular audience, right? And that is, hey, do you want to learn how to market in 3 steps without being salesy or techie, right? These are 2 common issues that we hear all the time. Like, Darren, I don't want to be salesy, or I'm not techie enough. I don't know what I'm doing, right? So the only thing that you can really do on this page is register for the class. Okay, so that's one. Now here's another one. That is the demo for the software. So this is a demo for True Partner AI. So how a powerful but simple marketing software platform can revolutionize your business overnight. Secrets that only top marketers used to know. Okay, so I hit show me, and guess what? It looks the exact same. All right, so these 2 things by themselves are funnels. But if I put both of those out into the marketplace and run ads, and I get more people that are interested in funnel number 2 than are interested in funnel number 1, then I know that my audience is actually more interested in the software portion of what we have to offer than our plan and mindset portions, right? So if somebody just comes right over to the website, then I have no idea why they're actually there. So that's really, really the difference. Now, inside of your True Partner platform, you will have access to literally hundreds of funnel templates and even website templates. So True Partner can handle all of your funnels, and it can even host your website. It can do both. But I will tell you something kind of funny, actually. So I've got a mentor that honestly I've spent a lot of money with over the years to learn some really great marketing skills myself, right? But I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking, you know what? I remember going to his website after I'd been inside of the funnel, and I don't think I ever bought anything from his website. In fact, I went there, and after seeing one of his on-demand classes or something like that, and I remember thinking, oh, wow, this website is woefully outdated. It's woefully outdated. But the funny thing is, I never in my life purchased anything from his website, and he's a very big player in the industry. He's got thousands and thousands of people that have purchased things from him over the years. But none of the things that I ever purchased from him ever went through his actual website. It was always through a funnel page. So he would put an offer out there for a problem that I was having maybe at the time. It caught my interest. It stoked my desire. And I took action. I went ahead and signed up and paid some money, right? But he knew exactly why I was visiting his funnel pages. So that is the main difference between a web page and a funnel page. And the great thing is True Partner AI has all of that built in for you. So if you're looking to build your funnel pages and want to know how to do it, we have funnel page templates built right inside of TruePartner for you. And if you want to know how or if you want to host your website, you can also do that inside of TruePartner. Now, there's one other part to these websites that I want to show you. One other part to these funnels that I want to show you. So if I'm back here on my funnel page, and you see how it's just one button, and I click Show Me How. Now, there's a place in this pop-up, there's a place for everybody that comes to fill out this information. Now, the question is if you've got a funnel, what is actually happening with that information? And typically, it will just go sit inside of a storage place inside of whatever funnel building you're using. But inside of TruePartner AI, the funnel forms are actually connected on the back end to an email engine, a text engine, and an automation engine that can do a lot of follow-up for you automatically. And that's really where the magic is with TruePartner AI, is not just the funnels. The funnel pages are half the step, but the back-end follow-up and lead nurturing program as well. If you're not yet a member of TruePartner, then just click on the link in the comments or the description, and you'll be given more information about how to get the right mindset, the right plan, and the right tools. And yes, you will be able to enter into funnels that will give you information about all three of these things that will lead you to become the rockstar marketer that you knew you could be. So can't wait to work with you, and I hope today's broadcast helps.